In this generative artificial intelligence world, there are two types of enterprises. There are traditional enterprises which are built more than 10 years back and they have these traditional practices. And there are other side digital native companies which are born in this digital world, maybe less than 5 years or a little more than 5 years. How do you compare these two type of enterprises? I'm Raj Polanki, your CIO partner and digital leadership mentor. Let's dive into this topic. Traditional companies versus digital native companies. Traditional companies are the companies which are been in the industry for more than 10 years. Digital native companies which are started recently, either less than 5 years or little more than 5 years. How do I compare them? Is with this. Let's first look at traditional companies. It's not that they are doing something wrong, but they have these traditional practices and their priorities and focuses are different. So their business models focused on core competency. Let's say if a company was producing cars, they say we are an automobile company and they focus on that automobile industry, right? And then they're more product mindset. What product we are working on and how we are delivering this product to the customer. Is there wrong in that? Not really, but we're going to look at digital native companies. How do they think? Okay. And they have this innovation inside out. They traditionally look at, okay, what are we innovate today? How can our people innovate to do something different, something more? So the innovation starts from inside out. And then technology is one of the ingredient, not the key one. They have other functions, other capabilities, but technology is one of those ingredients. And they do have legacy practices because company has built more than 10 years, 20 years. And the practices what they have, they cannot just ditch them and adopt new technologies. They're bounded to use these legacy practices, processes because of the people or the investments made. And then all those reasons make them change is slow. They cannot just change quickly. But when you look at digital natives and compare with them, digital natives are the companies which are born in less than 5 years or around that, and their business models are around technology. Then they started with the cloud system. They haven't invested in a big data centers in the same office on-prem locations. They started what kind of software as a service we can procure, and how can we hire employees? How can we enable our employees to do more code and check in the GitHubs? So that is the model, business models around technology in creating value and delivering value to customers. And they have this platform mindset. Yes, they have this product, but the products are built on a platform which is including what customer is asking, what partners are joining, and developing this ecosystem aspect and providing business models on this platform mindset. And then innovation is outside in. What do I mean by this? They don't look at, okay, what can we do inside the company? They'll be always looking what's happening outside in the universities, research centers, and in the startups or in the partners, competitors world. They have this outside in, and they don't shy away in partnering with the competitors or acquiring companies or learning from them. So that is why the innovation is always outside in, and there's a lot of broader scope for them. And they cater to digital consumers. They build these services, products, focusing on today's modern consumers who are used to click and get the delivery, click and watch the entertainment. And they have this innovative thinking. They're challenging status quo. And they don't want to stick into traditional mindset. They want to challenge everything. Why should we do this? How can this market be disrupted from the traditional practices? And that is normal for them. It is not something sitting only in the boardroom or people who are running the company. Innovative thinking or challenging status quo is a norm across the organization. And that is what is helping all these digital native companies' ability to adapt and change fast, because they know things are not going to be constant. So that change is becoming normal for them. So that is what digital native companies, and they are how they're different from traditional companies. Does it mean the traditional companies are totally doing something wrong? Not really. There are some companies which are investing in technology and changing the way they are making. For example, in the past, a Ford was focusing on automobile company. Now they are a technology company doing mobility. and there is a pizza company, Domino's, and now they're calling themselves as a technology company. We happen to deliver pizzas. So Walmart is also growing and surviving and thriving in this digital world. Even though it is a traditional titan, it is leveraging technology, improving efficiencies, and innovating. On the other side, companies like Tesla, Uber, they are digital native companies. They are born in this digital world. They leverage technology. They focus on AI, automations, and data, and they know who is their target market. They're serving the target market who are having mobile phones and EV vehicles, and who can understand and value the technology today. So there are things which digital native companies can learn from traditional companies, like in terms of stability and growth. And same time, traditional companies, they can learn from digital native companies and shift their mindset to our more modern and digital oriented. So if you like this kind of videos, if you want to learn more, check out more videos.